Oh, the first few minutes alone will make you geek out. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Transformer fans of all ages, Bumblebee fans. This movie, I got to go see the movie tonight. It's a early access. Yeah, you actually had to pay to go see it. I didn't get free tickets or anything. But for some reason, they're playing it a little early. I don't think it comes out till like the 14th or the 21st or something like that. But I did get to go see Bumblebee today. So, quick announcement. The first half of this video will remain spoiler-free, okay? So I will give you plenty of heads up. If you don't want any spoilers, then I will give you a clear indication of when I'm going to go into spoiler territory. However, I will not get and reveal full spoilers and everything like that. I mean, there may be a few speckled in there at the end of the video, but I will definitely let you know when I'm about to hit that point. So until that point, you guys are free. I'll try to keep as many spoilers out of the beginning of this video as I possibly can. Most of it is stuff you've probably already seen in some of the trailers, but it's mostly about my reaction to seeing the movie. So I will say that as soon as the movie started, though, you know, some of the Transformer movies, you know, kind of slow, pacing up to it, and then bam, 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 you get to see some excitement, and that doesn't happen in this movie. This movie hits you like a ton of bricks with everything we have for nostalgia for the Transformer franchise. And thank God that Michael Bay was not in control of this film. Because for me, this was hands down the best Transformer film we've gotten so far. The action that was there, you know, of course, you get some scenes on Earth, you get scenes on Cybertron. That's the cool stuff. But you know, we are like G1 all the way with this. And it was amazing. You know, there were parts that were definitely just story-driven. And that's the other neat thing about this movie. It wasn't just bam, 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 bam. And over, you know, sometimes some of those movies were just, the Michael Bay movies were so in your face and everything. He was just trying to make it blow him up and da-da-da. And there's that in this movie too, don't get me wrong. But there's a story here too. And it's an endearing story about a girl and her car / robot. And it was a good movie. It was a really good movie. I enjoyed it. It had enough. I would have preferred if it had a little bit more. I mean, you always want a little bit more. See the next, you know, who else is in the movie. But it was a great movie. And just the way that you know, they start off with a bang. Actually, that kind of geeks you out. You get to see some things that you're like, oh my gosh, you know, your childhood is all back. And for those of us that grew up with the G1 Transformers. But Bumblebee is by far the best Transformer movie so far. And let's see, what else do we want to do before I start getting into, you know, some of the things that we wouldn't want to do. You know, just as we can see in some of the trailers, you know, she finds this car, he exposes himself to her. That didn't sound right. You know, he reveals the fact that he's a Transformer. They get a relationship. These other two Decepticons are being deceptive, and they come in and they're trying to track him down to find out where, you know, Prime is and stuff like that. So all of that's been in the trailer, so I don't feel like I'm giving much away. Unless you've, of course, been avoiding the trailers. You don't want to know anything about the movie, and if so, you live under a rock. But anyhow, I enjoyed the pace of the movie. You know, there were some times where, you know, the storyline's going, and it was just a good movie for being a movie. Even though there wasn't just, you know, one Transformer after another in the movie, and, you know, all the bang, bang, bang action was going on, you got invested in the characters. And I don't feel like that ever really happened for me in any of the other Transformer movies. I remember seeing Optimus Prime for the first time in the very first movie, and yes, I got a little bit of a geek on, and it was just kind of like, oh my god, it was Optimus Prime, hey, Optimus Prime, and but this movie just hit us with a bang at the very beginning. So it's a great movie. Absolutely a must-see for any Transformer fan. I would think that anybody could really appreciate this movie for just the story, that's in it. So, anyhow, great CGI. For me, everything seemed seamless. The transformations, the noises that they used. There was a couple times where they did, in fact, use the old-fashioned, the noises that we heard from old Transformer cartoons and making some of the changes and stuff like that. Of course, there's the two new characters that never existed before now, and unfortunately for the life of me, I can't remember what their names are, but it's the two Decepticons that are on Earth. But they do make reference to some of the original guys, of course, Optimus Prime included, and so forth. Getting to see what they look like on Cybertron, getting to see that kind of thing. So again, that's all been in the trailer, so nothing been given away. So I guess this is the point where I'll probably say a few things, and again, not really full spoilers of any kind. I don't want to give that away for even people who don't think they don't want the spoilers. But Bumblebee getting into the movie, they kill off a lot of the few, should I say, Transformers that are in the movie get killed off really, really quick. I mean, you get them for like 1 minute, maybe two, literally that's it, and then boom, they're killing them off. So there's somebody else that's in the movie. I will say Cliff Jumper, because we've crossed the spoiler territory. Cliff Jumper's in the movie, and you don't get him very long, and it's killed by the two Decepticons. And then, of course, Blitzwing, the one that in the trailer we both thought was going to be Starscream, is not Starscream, is apparently Blitzwing, although they never give names. There's no name. Cliff Jumper says, hey, I'm Cliff Jumper. The other two Decepticons, I actually don't remember them giving their names. And at the same time, I don't remember Blitzwing's name coming out or being said at all. So at this point, it could have been anybody, but I think the official people that made the movie said, no, that's supposed to be Blitzwing. And Bumblebee and him have a hellacious fight, make short work of him. That's awesome. And, we get to see Optimus Prime, from the hologram kind of thing, telling him some stuff. But other than that, I don't want to, again, don't go with everything else and how the movie ends, but, Bumblebee has to try to stop the Decepticons from basically sending a signal back up to Cybertron or to the rest of the Decepticons, letting them know that, hey, Earth is in fact where the Autobots plan on basing themselves, and you guys got to get down here, and B has to stop that from happening. But pretty easy story, as far as, how that happens. There's some things with Charlie, which is the girl. She lost her father early on, and or not. Well, I say early on. He's already dead by the time the movie's there. That creates an emotional thing for her. And of course, she's got her mother and the new dad and some other stuff like that, or the new boyfriend. I don't even know if they're married yet or anything like that. But anyway, it's just there's some family stuff. There's some humor in it in that respect. There's of course the younger brother that wants to cause strife for her at first. There's a love interest guy that thinks she's cute and is trying to get with her, and that's slow going and so forth. So anyhow, cute movie. Hopefully you guys are excited to get to see it when it does come out in a few weeks. And I'd love to hear, once you do, come back to this video and let me know in the comments what you thought of the movie once you get to see it. So anyhow, guys, this is Brylander with Portal Power TV with a movie review for Bumblebee, the movie. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If so, thumbs up, like the video, and subscribe. That would be great. If you're not already a subscriber, I'd love to have you. and ring the notification bell so you get to see when we upload additional content. Anyway, guys, this is Brylander with Portal Power TV, signing off. Take care. Till all are one, and God bless. You have a wonderful day.